Welcome back, Sebastian here. So obviously the big news when I woke up this morning was that Lawson will be replacing Daniel Ricciardo for the Dutch Grand Prix. So Ricciardo suffered a bit of an accident during pre-practice 2, approaching turn 3. He effectively crashed into the barrier to avoid the McLaren of Oscar Piastri. In doing so, had a bit of a mishap with the steering wheel, and he ended up breaking a bone in his hand, I believe, not his wrist. So really tough break for Ricciardo. I mean, first, I hope he's okay. Hope he's able to recover and get back into the seat as quickly as possible. Although obviously looking at this from kind of the racing perspective, I think it'll be definitely a baptism by fire for Lawson, a very tricky circuit. With depending on if it rains or not, it could be very, very tricky conditions this weekend for him. That being said, excited for the kid. Always great to have a F1 debut. Maybe not in these circumstances with Ricciardo getting injured, but nonetheless, pretty excited to see how he can do. I do think that for this weekend, expectations from him will be very low. Just keep the car on the road and don't crash it, basically. For qualifying, given the lack of Friday running, if he can keep it within, I don't know, a second of Tsunoda in qualifying, I think honestly that would be a pretty big achievement, and just, you know, finishing the race not laps down, honestly. That being said, pretty excited to see how he'll do. And at this point, no word yet on whether whether or not Ricciardo will miss other races in the future. I know we have Italian Grand Prix next week, so I would assume that most likely he'll miss that race. Next race is Singapore, which I believe is 2 weeks after Italy, so that's in 3 weeks' time. So that's probably going to be a bit more touch and go, depending on how quickly he's able to recover. Of course, Lance Stroll injured his wrist right before preseason testing, missing all of testing, and he was able to race that first week of the season, which was about 2 weeks after his crash, roughly. So we'll see how he does. And again, like I said, all the best for Ricciardo, and hopefully he can recover as quickly as possible. Thank you so much for watching this video. Of course, later tonight we'll have the Formula 2 sprint race and the Formula 1 qualifying. So thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.